I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't notice it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP,
What's up?
with all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Perk, come on, bro. With all due respect, I mean, all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not gonna do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong. Over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, this right here is no different. You know, they can boo me on draft night if they want to, but you know, I tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court. You know, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mhm.
A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft.
That's right.
Over again.
But a lot of people think he has the
What's
higher
up, G?
upside due to his athleticism,
What's up, G?
and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor
Go
but
rinse
the
them
lower ceiling?
motherfuckers off, G. I can't read the question. Fuck.
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball?
Can we get to the basketball?
Almost like a chess match.
Can we just
Absolutely.
get to the hoop?
A complete chess match. Thank you. Athleticism is a
This
tool.
is not a fucking soap opera.
But that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build your house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so.
No. Don't. What I'm saying is it's just a metaphor. So let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is.
Yeah, I want
He's a
the
trash human
asshole
being
route.
who has no class.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
We
baby.
got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the war of words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP,
What?
you may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining
Wait,
us.
so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah.
I dropped
yeah,
the
no, we gotta
bomb on
wrap
national
things
TV.
up, but
Now
you
we
have
got
been
beef.
a
Now we got
tremendous
smoke.
sport.
Yeah, I
and we
gave y'all
really
what y'all
appreciate you
wanted. Let's get
answering
it,
the
baby. Let's
tough
go.
questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders. But first, this commercial break.
I had to get that message off the screen.
TV. I'm Chris Manning.
And I'm Alexa.
there.
Good game last night. Just like that. Keep it going.
Yes. We're about to get up, my court.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Game time. Game time.
Now we're rolling. Let's go. You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
We always be ready. Shot.
One more. One more.
Yo, they not about to be ready.
Yeah, you can't me. You guys the ones who's gonna be losing today. Yo, move around, move around.
Easy work.
Your confidence is... You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
We ready. Let's go.
Who's watching here? I see him. I got him.
Yeah, you can't contain me. We're here. We're here.
Yo, they not about to be ready.
Turn off, baby. We good. We'll show you.
talking about? Easy, too easy. Get board, get board. Yeah, let's go, let's do it. I'm gonna keep feeding you. Turn it up, turn it up. Help me out. Box, box.
Come on, MP.
You ain't never gonna score again. Start it, man. Let's get it started. Let's go. Get ready. With the foul. My team. Send the foul. Yo, get the board. Buckets. Yeah, good hit. When you get it, bro. Hey, shot. Come on, game time. Game time. Get board. You got it. Come on, man. Yes, sir. Turn it up. Yo. Coming, bro, coming. We're waiting your team. Keep taking that, Marvin. Hey, swing it. Oh, get that. I got him. Shut up. Go grab the board. Focus! Help me out! Yo, we got this, don't worry. Pressure's on now. Pressure's on. Come on, man. Set up. Let's get y'all. Watch out. Shut up. Give me that. Turn it up. Way to finish that. Let's get this started already. Mismatch, mismatch. Get bored, get bored.
Good. Let's ball.
You got it. Come on, man.
Woo! I got you quiet real quick, huh?
There he is.
Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say.
For the Lakers. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Winslow comes in for Grant. Little's checked in for Payton. And Simon has subbed in for Lillard. On the court right now for Portland. Josh Hart is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Little in at the small forward position. Pass to Toscano. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Here's Simons. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Inside. Eubanks gets the bucket.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Walker passes to Bryant. Here's Reeves on the wing. MP. No good from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A former first-round pick, Josh Hart, really trying to get some of his mojo back in terms of shooting the ball from distance. Still scores it with consistency, though.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Down low. Tipped. And here's Hart. 5 points in the game. Pass to Simons. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and Bryant with the block.
And Bryant not holding back that time.
And the Blazers making a change here. Watford's checked in. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Simons missing.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And that one's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Little. Now here's Walker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. MP, the pass to Bryant. With 1 on the clock. And MP lays it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution.
32. The Trailblazers. 22.
Some great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Another thing they're doing right is winning the foul calls. I mean, right away been focused on doing damage as much as they can. When they get in the bonus, get to that free throw line.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. We've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Gary Payton II. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Watford in at the power forward position.
It's his.
That was a controversial selection.
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Back to Simons. There's the 3. That shot missing. Now the Lakers take it the other way.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play. Right now playing with tons of intensity.
Outside Hart. It's Little on the wing. And you can count.
That's his first personal foul.
Deviated from looking to score inside. They were hurting them in the first period from that area.
Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Winslow up top. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Hart. 4 on the clock. Here's Simons. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. And that was just moving the ball quickly, and he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Lakers on top, running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the...
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up. They're raining threes. I'm telling you, and the defense forgot to check the weather report. Somebody get them an umbrella and a poncho. And now we can turn our attention forward. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He took a head.
Shooting for Portland.
Ilyasova. Nunn comes in for Beverly. And MP is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Watford comes in for Grant. Little's checked in for Hart. And Simon is subbed in for Payton. We've got Anthony Davis. Thomas Bryant out there with LeBron James. Then it's MP. And it's Nunn in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Back to Simons. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Simons got 9.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths. Just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
MP outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. On the wing, MP. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. He's got 11.
And you love how LeBron is able to lift the whole team with his passing. That facilitating gives them a lot of energy.
To the middle. And the powerful one-handed slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Simons. 9 points in the game. Eubanks the screen.
Los Angeles. That's his first personal foul. The team is in the penalty. Shooting for Portland.
Offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Trailblazers making a change here as well. Wenslow's checked in for Eubanks. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And he can't get that one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he was fouled while in the act. Throws. That's on Anthony Simons.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Just 5 on the clock. Here's MP. And that one's long.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Pass to Lillard. Back to Winslow. And here's Lillard. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got 10 points.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Walker with it. Now MP. The baseline J. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off.
83. The Trailblazers. 55. And
on the opposing. Changes. Brown comes in for Reeves, and MP is subbed in for Walker. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's MP. Portland grabs the miss. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Drew Eubanks out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Hart in a 2-guard. With the fadeaway, and it's Portland with another.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
MP shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Grant with it, now guarded by Brown. Pass to Hart. And Brent, one issue that's come up, star players unavailable for various reasons, but some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple of years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does.
Outside, Brown. Here's MP. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
Offensive board. Outside for Grant. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Simons is checked in for Eubanks. Clock at 4. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Nails it from 3.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. James outside. MP finds Davis. Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
And another huge night from LeBron James. He's been doing it since 2003.
MP against Simons. Left side, Hart. Grant outside. The 3 is up. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got a 6th rebound on the night. MP, the pass to Davis. James, left side. Now MP from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And there's a pick. Outside Hart. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really, I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
And the Blazers making a change here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Watford comes in for Grant. Little's checked in for Hart. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Payton.
Well, everyone knows Lillard is one of the league's best scorers off the pick and roll, so he chooses this time to make the assist.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was...
LeBron James.
You gotta be kidding me.
His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Drew Eubanks.
Blazers, and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Here's Toscano. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Simon's shot is good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Pass to Lillard. Back to Simons. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Saw you on Top Takes Daily, boss. You were great.
Last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I took my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get for being super dope. This is real life, ain't no act in it. All these raps, they be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad.
It's a little bit cramped in here, isn't it?
Oh, well, we would be happy to have this meeting in your office, Ashley, but you have a strict no chairs policy.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm with Milo on this one. I'm a big
Well,
fan
I'm just
of
saying,
chairs.
We're pro
you
chairs.
think that the the boss girl would have a bigger office. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Nothing more,
Well,
nothing less.
should we go to hers?
No.
Then why don't we just start the meeting then?
That's a great idea. Yeah. Okay, so like Ricky told you, okay, we're gonna slow play the whole win over the entire city thing, but that doesn't mean we can't get started, all right?
Okay.
Since the narrative is a media invention, we think that steering the narrative through savvy use of the media should be our top priority.
I mean, that makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
What's the plan?
We have a three-prong attack. Prong one, Lozo the Crown.
Yep.
Excuse me?
Lozo the Crown, government name Lorenzo Alexander, okay? He is by far the most influential fan of the team on Twitter.
By far.
And he is solidly, tragically, #Team Shep all the way.
What is that?
Yeah, he works at a corner store not too far from here.
What?
What's
You
that
said a
face?
corner store.
Yep.
What's wrong with the corner store?
Last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do it.
Hey, what's up, brother? By any chance, do you have any more glacier freeze in the back?
I can't believe you know Lozo the Crown. I followed him forever.
You know what? I like what you said about Perk needing to crank out content.
Hey, MP. I wanted to talk to you. Thanks for coming by.
No problem. What's up, Coach?
Here's what I want you to focus on.
History, Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say,
Lakers making a change here. MV's checked in. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's MP. And it's Westbrook in at the shooting guard.
and inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Ilyasova finds MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
The kick out to Ilyasova. MP against Green. Knocked away.